Clearly that didn't happen, ladies at Adamstown Library. What would prompt someone
I know.
to go, oh, you know what'd be funny? If I say ladies at the library spat on me. Fucking hell.
Or if you brought a book from home and pretended to check it out, that warranted a spit.
Welcome back to the two Montys.
Yes, welcome back.
Just got to go to my notes.
Yeah, same. No, we mentioned one thing, but the Darwin wedding, you were going to ask me about that.
Oh, sure. Pretend I've asked you about it and go ahead and tell us.
Oh, well, the bush.
It looked great.
It was the most country wedding I think I've ever been to. It was great. And just the most country thing to have happened where the groom fucks off
To fight a bushfire.
mid-speeches, gets on the tractor and goes and ploughs a fire break. And then ABC Darwin wanted to interview him and find out the details. And it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
he was half cut. I don't know that he'll give many more details than what I've already
Did
given
they do
you.
it?
Don't
The
know.
interview, I mean?
I think they're honeymooning, so
Right.
probably not the top of their priority list. But yes, a lot of fun. And the photos are fucking epic. That
Yeah.
yeah. So
Shout her
good.
out. Can't remember, can you?
I can. Oh God.
I'm going to look for you.
I'm just gone blank.
Well, let's not just both be looking at phones and
No,
not talking while this happens, though. Fuck it, you can look it up.
Oh God.
Oh, actually, it's on.
It's called Lily at Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you say it, you mean she?
Yes. Yes. Her name's Bonnie though. That was the thing.
Right.
I had Bonnie Lass in my head, but I knew it wasn't that.
Yeah.
So Bonnie from Lily at Dawn.
And is she from Port or
I
Coffs or
think
something?
Crescent Head maybe.
Oh, yep.
And we did a wedding together 6 months ago in Glen. And at that one, she's like, "Oh, we're working together again soon." I was like, "Where?" She's like, "Darwin."
Obviously.
I was like, "Yeah." Crazy. And
Yeah, but
she's-
excellent wedding, worth going.
yes. Like,
Amazing.
and I just got another inquiry for June for Darwin for next year.
Perfect.
And I was
it's
like,
the time of year to go.
And I rang them and I was like, normally don't do weddings over winter, except if it's in the Northern
if I
Territory.
get to travel, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. All right. What were you going to say?
Oh, I've got all sorts of things.
All right. Hit me.
Well, here you go. Here's one that I'll start with this one. This is fucking not very exciting, but I did a wedding at Burnham Estate.
Burnham Grove. Yeah.
Burnham Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one. First time I'd been there. Great venue,
Yeah.
great thing. But I want to shout out two vendors I work with. I work with Em and Mitch from the Love Maze, who were like photo video, husband-wife combo.
Yeah.
Fucking legends.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been better people to work with. Because they emceed, so you've got to sit around with them and eat dinner and talk
Did you talk
shit.
about me?
Did I talk about you?
Yeah.
No.
They like only because the name rings a bell.
No, it might surprise you to learn that when I talk to people, you're not always the topic of conversation.
Okay.
I know that's wild.
No, I just thought.
And it's also the one I think I talked about on the podcast where the couple had told me they were getting a magician.
Yep.
And they,
don't know why. I literally was trying to finish a sentence in my head.
yeah,
Vasectomy is the word that came to mind,
Okay.
not magician.
yeah. I told people I was getting a vasectomy. That happened ages ago. Yeah, magician. No, because when I had a Zoom with a couple and they said, oh, the magician was the last thing we booked. We're getting to the end of our budget. He's got this last trick that we really want to get, but
Yeah.
it's an extra $100. I was like,
Who was the magician?
He's called Benny the Magician. Shout out to Benny.
Also,
But I said, I'll knock $100 off my
that's
bill.
right. I do remember. Yeah.
And you, mate, as long as it goes to him, mate. And the trick was fucking awesome. And I think I can talk about it because he did it. And you know what I mean? I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I actually don't know how it works. But he set up a table in front of the bride and groom. They were at a sweetheart table. He put another little table in front of them. He put a champagne bottle on it and with a couple of glasses. And then he walked up behind them and he did this shtick with he had a bottle of Coke and he's like, so, obviously this is carbonated and if I shake it up, all the CO2 in it, what's going to happen? It's going to spray out, isn't it? And so he says to him, she has to, like, you hold it or whatever. And he makes this show of right, I've got it. Right, I've got the CO2 in my hand here. So you can open that now. That's safe to open. And everyone's like, don't do it. You've got your dress. Anyway, she opens the bottle that he's just shaking the shit. Oh, and he actually makes them shake it as well. Flat. It's flat now. Like it was clearly fizzing. Now it's flat.
Did they taste it?
That's not the trick though.
Yeah.
So he goes, I've still got it in my hand. He said, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in that bottle of champagne, which is probably 5-6 meters away from him on this table. And he makes this motion like he's thrown it at the bottle. The bottle's still got the cork in it. you immediately see it fizz inside. The minute he flicks his hand, it fizzes inside, and then the cork flies out and it fucking sprays out.
Fucking hell.
It's fucking sick. And I was like, this is fucking great. And then he walked around all night doing these tricks. He did this other trick where, and because they must have told him that I froth over magic. And so he, like, before it was even started, he came up and he said, oh, mate, good to meet you. And he like did like 3 tricks for me straight away. And one of them was, he goes, I'm going to draw an X on my hand. Like he just drew a little X on his hand. And he goes, you know, he does this little thing. He does this thing with your hands, but that's all part of the smoke and mirrors. Then he goes, right, fist bump. And you fist bump him. And then he goes, oh, and so that X is gone off my hand now. And it's gone. And he goes, now open your fist. And you open your fist and the fucking X is on my hand. Written in a Sharpie.
Like couldn't get it off.
Oh, and it came off.
Yeah, but like it
wasn't there when I shut my fist.
How the fuck?
It was pretty good. It was a good try. I have, because me and the photographer, Mitch, we were like following him around.
It.
We were following him around, watching him do it to other people, and we're doing like a little conference in the corner. Like, so I reckon what he's done. I reckon
You were literally trying to ruin the magic for the children.
Oh no, we wouldn't. We never said it to anyone else, but we thought like, oh, so I reckon. Oh, see where his hand went then. I think he's done. Blah, 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 blah. But mate, fist bump, X off his hand, X on my hand. I'm like, motherfucker, like that is so good. Anyway, magician, Benny the magician,
wow.
Western Sydney, out Camden Way.
God, I think I've only had. Oh no, magician had a few, but one came from Sydney.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that was the whole, like all afternoon was the entertainment.
Oh, and it's pretty. This like he turned up at the start of the reception, and then obviously there's speeches and stuff, and he does his bit, and then you know there's these gaps where people are eating and there's nothing happening, and he's just walking around from table to table.
And it's easy. Like if you got food and drinks, you're going to flock to it.
People are losing it. Like it was such a good. Like keeping people entertained while there was nothing happening. It was fucking great.
So if you're a magician and you want to jump aboard the
Two Monty,
2026 Two Monty's
Benny.
charity wedding event, I have hit up the one that I worked with years ago, but they're too far for him to come to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Hopefully Benny travels.
Oh, he might do it. I don't know. You got something else there?
I do.
I've got. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm good to go. But go.
How long is too long to leave a sex toy behind at somebody's house? So you go over for a Tinder route or a hinge binge or whatever, and you take a sex
Tinder
toy.
route or hinge binge.
You take a sex toy for her pleasure. And it's kind of, it's not really a gift when you unmatch them the next morning when you leave and you don't message them for 4 weeks.
Here's a question I've got for you. So, I mean, I'm imagining that this is an actual scenario.
A friend of a friend.
Friend of a friend. And and I'm assuming it's a hetero scenario. Has the man taken the toy?
No. The man brought the toy.
This is what I'm saying.
The man brought the toy.
He took it with him to the other person's place?
Yes.
My question is was it like in the box?
No.
Right. Okay.
So it's a wand.
Okay.
And it was used.
Right.
Great.
I guess my point is it obviously wasn't brand new out of the packet.
No, it wasn't.
And that was fine.
It had been used.
And that was that okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah, is that okay?
I don't think that's okay.
Right, well, this is what I'm asking.
I'm very big. If you're in that situation, maybe order something online, get it delivered. You know.
Well, this is why I asked. Did he turn up with it in the packet?
Yeah, no, not in the packet.
Right.
Left it, then unmatched the girl.
Right.
The following morning. Also talked up a very big game.
Right.
He was quite young.
Right.
Early 20s.
Right.
Talked a big game, and I said to the friend of a friend of a friend,
yeah,
this better be the best route of your fucking life.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard someone talk such a big game.
Right.
Terrible route. Left the wand. Fucked off.
Do you think left the wand in like that was terrible? I haven't lived up to my end of the bargain.
Maybe if there was
I've got to run.
No contact ever again, sayonara.
All right.
But 4 weeks later.
Oh no, absolutely not.
4 weeks later, not on the original platform because they'd unmatched. Like he had unmatched the girl. 4 weeks later, messages through another platform, how's the wand going? Then she doesn't reply, so he sends the same message again. And then a third message saying, been busy, have you? And then that's it. So my question is, has he got that many toys on rotation around Newcastle that he genuinely forgot, or he's read a book that says...
When we say wand, do we talk like a Hitachi type of wand? Is that what we're talking about?
Like
Yeah.
two-stroke, full throttle sort of thing. But have you got that many toys at various, you know...
But so your original question was about asking for it back. Did he ask for it back or just made some general inquiries?
How's the wand going? Maybe to instigate another fucking rendezvous.
She should have just said, good, thanks.
But I think 4 weeks is too long to leave it. Like, has he read some sort of, you know, dating for dummies and, you know, like the whole, we went out last night, when's too soon to call? Like, is there some sort of
thought 4 weeks was the number?
You leave a wand and you know.
He's not a fairy godmother.
No, and you go back 4 weeks later to I don't know.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, but it's an odd, it seems like an odd situation.
Also, like, I don't imagine it was cheap. Like,
no, that's right.
So you'd probably want that back. Like, if that's your
It's
party.
probably why he's looking for a return visit.
If that's your party trick, has he not fucked in 4 weeks? Hasn't needed the wand?
Well, it sounds like he wasn't getting any practice because he was shit.
He might have been at therapy for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Working on his cock game. I don't know.
Wowza.
Yeah. So I think, was it like Toy Story? Andy would notice well before 4 weeks if he left one behind.
Yeah.
So...
But maybe, you know, like Toy Story, if your friend of a friend of a friend hasn't been using it, it's just been coming to life while she's not there. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's a bit weird.
I think it's weird.
I would have just let it be. Like,
yeah.
he probably got to a few, like 3 days later, he thought, it's too late to message now. And then he just kept leaving it.
But that's fine. And then 4 weeks later going, I dropped fucking $150 into that. I better make some inquiries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. It seems odd.
Would you buy a used sex toy online?
Wouldn't buy one, no.
Would you sell one?
I imagine there's a market. I imagine there's a market for unwashed used sex toys.
There's a market for both, and let's just say it's a hotter, stronger market for the unused. Sorry, unwashed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Very heavily used.
Oh, without question. Yeah. I'm sure.
As in they want a Dear Diary entry.
Oh.
Yeah, like as in... Like a logbook.
What about a vlog, like a video log?
Maybe. I think that's just...
Like a video with the item.
That's just porn.
Yeah, but then you sell the item like here's it in action.
It's like an ad for a car. But
yeah. Where you're doing doughies and then you go, would you like to buy my car?
Oh, God.
Burning rubber, as it were.
The new Daihatsu cunt crumbler.
The Daihatsu cunt crumbler. That's very good. I mean, I'll be honest. I'd buy that. The old cunt grumbler. That might be my new nickname. I might get that on a shirt.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, I don't have anything as spicy as that. I just had random fucking wedding shit that occurred to me.
Yeah, that'll do.
I can tell you that where was I? Somebody described... Oh, so here's a story. It's not spicy. It's a bit gross, but... in a wrong kind of way. So we live not far from a 7-Eleven and my kids will occasionally rip down on the bike to get a slushie or a fucking donut or whatever. And my youngest bloke tells me the other day, he said the eldest bloke was still inside fucking about because he's a ditherer. Youngest bloke's already got he had a donut. He said, I had a donut, a cream-filled donut. And he said, I'm standing out the front and I'm eating it. And he said, and this old guy comes up and with a couple of like sausage dogs on a bit of Parramatta rope.
Telecom line.
Yeah, telecom line. And basically was like being creepy, going, oh, yeah, you're enjoying that, don't? Like being super weird until the big boy came out and then he fucking... And I go, were you worried? He goes, not really. He was just being fucking weird. But he goes, but he was really gross. He was like, he looked... You know, he might have been...
I got the fucking ick.
Oh, it's gross as fuck. But the bit I want to tell you is, he goes, do you know what a scrub daddy is?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got one. Yeah.
He said, I wrote this down last night.
Your young fella said this.
He said,
I got one.
his face looked like the scratchy side of a scrub daddy. And I was like, I'm writing that down. That's going in the podcast.
How old is he?
11.
There must be, I don't know.
His face was like the scratchy side of the scrub
That's
daddy.
fucking great.
So good.
So Dill's,
and he goes, full of holes.
Dill's younger sister. So, you know, like Mumba takes the piss. Like, you know, that I told you that story. Dill and Mumba were going to Bali.
Yeah.
Came over, need a doctor. Oh, Monty would fucking do it and fly the plane. Take the piss.
Yeah.
I was like, I can do a few things. She was talking about a colleague. So she like works at the bank. She's talking about a colleague that's taken leave to go like must be in defence in some capacity, but going on a training exercise, and was explaining to Das, the youngest, about what Defence Force and all that, you know, kind of training looks like. And completely unprompted, I wasn't there, and I hadn't been mentioned in the fucking house in a day or two. Darcy looks at her and goes, "Yeah, my brother-in-law owns the army, doesn't he?" I was like, "You cheeky little fuck."
Yeah.
And Mumba was very impressed. But same sort of age. Like,
Yeah.
They've got, I don't know, must be coming into their good sense of humour now.
I think so. Do we want to? Actually, I'll tell another. No, we'll sandwich it. This is not funny. This is just general opinion talk. I saw a post online. You can weigh in here too if you like, Lincoln. So one of the beefs we've always had is about things always being the way they're done because that's just how they've been and no one thinks outside the square. And
if things aren't the way they are, they wouldn't be the way they are.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, you have the ceremony, then you fucking do photos, and then you do the blah, 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 blah. And it's just an order things going just because that's what people do. And they go, well, that's what happened there. Anyway, I saw a video the other day. Apologise to whoever the lady was who posted it. She was in the States. She's never going to see this. It's my original idea. Her claim was, it was someone had written in or whatever had said, my vendor, like specifically I think photographer, videographer, has asked to be fed before everybody else. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's really rude.
Yeah.
And the chick was like, it's not really rude. It makes enormous sense that they're fed, done, and then they're prepared for...
Logistically, it makes sense.
Logistically, it's...
If I got offered, I wouldn't eat it at that point in time.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because...
It's rude.
It is.
It
rude. Is still rude, but it does make sense.
So what about if it was... what if it was like the wedding party and bride and groom, or groom and bride and bride, whole wedding party got fed first, and then before they did the rest of the room, they did the vendors.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be visible.
Oh, no one wants to be visible.
And
I'll say this again to any beautiful couples out there who think, I fucking love my vendors. I'd love to put them on a table with the guests. No vendor wants to be on a table with guests. Nothing against you or your guests. It's normally a bit of downtime for the vendor. They get to hide out the back, inhale food, talk shit with other vendors.
Yeah.
It's like a real break, whereas if you put them on a table with guests, they're kind of still on and they have to answer, so how long have you been doing this? Shit like that.
The other thing I would be worried about is, and because it just keeps fucking happening, it's like, I don't know, maybe Nan helped you cook cookies one time. Now you're a fucking chef.
Right.
Doesn't mean you can cook for 100 people.
Oh, a friend doing the cooking.
No, as in there's you know, there's good and there's bad in every fucking part of the wedding industry. As in there's great caterers and the shit ones.
Oh, yeah.
The shit ones I'm referring to is just because you have cooked before doesn't mean you are a good.
Yeah.
But it's how the fuck do you run out of food? The numbers have been confirmed. The amount of times,
this seems very specific.
The amount of times it's like the vendors, there's no meals for the vendors and it's mad flap. All the guests are fed and then there's a mad flap, well, fuck, we don't have vendor meals. Or the couple's paid full, this is more common, the couple has paid for a fucking vendor meal.
Yeah, well, that's what we had.
Or a fucking wedding meal, not a vendor, you know, like an actual, and it's not there.
Well, that's what we had Will from Euphoria here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He had that where they...
So if you're going to get fed then before the guests, does that mean 6 guests or 8 guests are going to miss out on dinner?
Yeah.
Because the fucking caterers
Well, that's shit
fucked it up?
catering though. Like that's a catering vendor that's fucking not... is trying to fucking pull the wool. Like, you know, great places. And this isn't to say that anyone I don't mention is not great. They're just ones that, off the top of my head, like Adam's Peak, you always get a fucking great meal.
Yeah.
Enzo always really look after their vendors in terms of a meal. And I guess the point there is that if you are great at it, fuck knuckles like me go, oh yeah, those people are great at it. Where, you know. Yeah. And that's not to say other people aren't, but you hear heaps of stories of, you know, the vendors go to get fed, there's fucking 2 sliders and a fucking an old fucking piece of bruschetta fucking left. That's for you.
And it's like you also, if you're, okay, wedding party's fed, then they offer it to the vendors. Are you a cunt then if you say to the chef, are you sure there's enough for everyone?
No, well, you're not going to do that.
No, like.
But I guess the point of having the vendors fed before everyone else is that they're fed. And then when it's time to do speeches or whatever, they're just normally straight after the food.
Yeah.
Photographer, videographer's not there trying to shovel food into their face to make the speeches or whatever, particularly if there's not a proper MC.
Proper MC, yeah.
If someone getting paid to MC. Like if it's Uncle Billy who doesn't give a fuck. He goes, oh, well, I finished my fucking slow roasted lamb. Let's start and everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Lincoln, thoughts on the timeline?
Feed them first.
Yeah, feed them first. Let's make a revolution. Feed them. No, maybe not before the wedding party, but before all of the other guests are fed.
Not only do we want you to pay us thousands of dollars, we want to be fed before your guests.
But it's not only that. No, it's not that. It's that you want to be able to be available to.
I know you got to be able to do your job.
To do the job you've been paid for.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure Lincoln will attest that there's been a million times that they've gone, we're starting, and you've just had your first mouthful of food.
It's also why everyone loves Julie Muir, because she brings snack bags to all her vendors.
Yeah. Except now hers are full of fucking Dexies and Ritalin.
And then she's like, here's a gift. Actually, I'll have that back.
Yeah. This is not real. This is just. This is why I was going to go sandwich, like vaguely wedding related, funny like that, and then funny story. Mate of mine, his young bloke has just turned 18. Recently, first big trip to Sydney with his mates. Gone to the strip club. I don't know what your experience is. I've got some runs on the board there.
Mine's more saunas than strip clubs.
Yeah. But at the strip club, they, if they're any good, they're very much making you feel like they might be your girlfriend in the next like this goes well. This might be something. Obviously, just let's have another dance. Let's have another dance. Let's have another dance. Not to say I've been caught out with such a ruse, but yeah, my mate's young bloke and his mate's first, like nice strip club, not some dingy fucking thing. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Gone in. He's told me the story, and I go, I already know what happened. They got absolutely fleeced, and they had no more money for the rest of the weekend. He goes, every one of them got fucking rolled. Like they're just like, oh sweet, you just keep pumping the money, and then you walk out 2 hours later, and you're like, I don't think she really likes me. And I was like, that's just a real hard lesson for young blokes to learn. So funny.
God.
So funny.
Because I've never been in one of those business interactions with a professional dancer.
Yeah.
But what, in terms of value for money?
I mean, it's a real mixed bag. It depends how easily pleased you are.
How I imagine it, you can go to McDonald's and just get the burger, or you can upgrade it and make it a meal.
Yeah.
You can get chips and a drink.
Yeah.
Like the dancing as the burger. Can you get chips and a drink?
I think some places can. In those sort of establishments, I've never done that.
Yeah.
But you could also go, could I have my burger and chips just in that room just with you out the back there?
Yeah, right.
And you're still only having the burger, but there's no one else there, for example.
Yeah.
So, and that costs obviously more than if she's up on the pole with 50 blokes throwing fives at her.
Yeah.
And that's their money maker, is where they go,
50 blokes throwing, I'd rather 5 blokes throwing 50.
But when they go, they go like, you can have a private dance and it'll be like fucking this and that. And they, rub you fucking on the ear, and 18-year-old blokes like going, okay. And they're out the back and they're just like, for another 50, you can have another 3 songs or another, and then, you got no money left. All right, it's been lovely meeting you. Bye for now. And they're out on to the next one. But it's just a real, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a rite of passage of young blokes that go to strip clubs.
Also, very good business women, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. But I think she really likes me. Do you? How much? Yeah, I can save her. How much money you got left? None? If she doesn't like you anymore. So funny. God. And anyway, I've heard that through third parties. I've never been involved in such an enterprise.
I did tell you I married a couple and they met at a similar establishment.
Oh, yeah? She was a dancer?
Of sorts.
Right.
She wasn't on reception anyway.
Right.
And he was, a paying customer.
Right.
And they had actually met.
So you're suggesting he had the burger, fries, and sundae?
Yeah.
Or a copy?
Yeah. Like a fucking Happy Meal.
Yeah.
They had actually met previously, I think, through maybe her brother. So he was mates with her brother. So they knew, like, and this, like, I'm talking 10 years ago at a house party or something.
Sure.
So she didn't check, normally checks the cameras to make sure she knows who's who in the zoo, but didn't. And then she walked out into the, waiting room.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah. And so,
I want to be very clear too. A nice strip club isn't the same as what you're talking about.
no, but also, I had to be delicate about how I mentioned this in the ceremony.
Of course.
Because none of her family knew that she
That's what she was
in
doing.
that line of work.
And we're very positive here.
Yeah. So
Good for you.
and those that knew, those that didn't. But I said, ever since the night they first met, he's been an absolute gentleman and has literally paid for everything, ever since day one. And all the bridesmaids who are in a similar line of work and certain people fucking lost it.
That's when it's good is when you can drop in a joke that no one's going to get unless they know.
Yeah.
And otherwise people are just like, oh, that's nice. And other people are like losing their shit.
Yeah. No, so that was I don't know. I don't think about any of the dancing variety though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I have, they've been,
Coy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a real come down after the last episode.
Yeah.
Like there was just very high energy and it's very hard to match that.
Fucking skyrocketed.
So they're going to have to go in order so that people know that if they listened last week, and if you didn't, go back and listen to it because it's a fucking absolute mayhem.
I don't think it's safe for people to be driving a vehicle and listening to that at the same time.
I think he turned it on though because like I said, he came in and I thought he was a bit flat and then 15 seconds in,
like if you're listening to that driving, people are going to get road rage.
Listening to it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant he shouldn't be driving.
No, well, also.
Yeah. What else? You got anything else? Rightio.
That's great.
Here's a question for you, and this is going to be controversial. And I want to be clear, I'm not making any judgments. I just thought it was an interesting choice. And I love the people that run this publication, and it's not anything.
Batuta?
No, wedding related. I was going to say it's a local, but I'll just say it. And I'm a paying fucking advertiser in it. The Hunter Valley Wedding Planner.
Yeah.
Great resource for couples getting married. Stop laughing, fuck ya. I've got a full page ad in the motherfucker, mate. I'm into it. But the query I had was...
They're going to send somebody to start ripping your full page ad out of every publication ever issued.
Great supporter. They're supporters of me. Happy days. But
here it is.
In the back directory where there's everybody's, if you pay, has got a little square that they're all the same. In the photographer part, smack bang in the middle of the photographer part was a content creator. In the photographer directory listing. What do you
are just a fucking shit stirrer, aren't you?
I just thought it was interesting. I thought...
Do you reckon they're sitting there in the office going, this will be fucking good?
No,
I reckon
no, because it's, it's adjacent.
Yeah.
But should it be in the directory, part of the directory that does like add-ons, love glows, pets as guests,
or
content creation?
Would you not alphabetize it to take it out of?
It is
like
alphabetized.
Content creators.
It is there's only one content creator advertising in there.
Yeah, right.
And it is in sections. Like there's a celebrant section, there's a venue section, there's a but it was in the photographer section. And I thought, it probably should be in a like I said, like a specialist. Your first dance co, love glows.
Well,
pets.
would you not just have its own heading? You'd have content creators. You'd have dance lessons. Wouldn't you have a category
because I think
everyone?
there's not that, like for that one, I think they were the only content creators.
Yeah,
the dance lessons is. Yeah, and there's, but what are you going to do? Have a heading and have one person and then have a heading and...
Miscellaneous,
yeah. I just thought it was an interesting choice and I thought if I talk to photographers, they might be like, I don't know about that.
I'm just wondering if there's any other vendors which could be in the same...
Well, and look, maybe it's one of those things that, once there's one in there, the next couple of issues, other ones might jump in and it might end up being its own.
I wonder if it was a thing back in that photo booth. Was that photographers blowing up at photo booths being like, fucking lazy, you're not even walking around.
Yeah. Now they love photo booths. Comparatively.
Yeah, because it's like all the drunk pissheads that want an individual photo. There's a photo booth there. Fuck off. It is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
That's it was on my list. I thought, that was interesting that were plopped in there. And you like that choice of word there? I saw your eyebrows go up and down and I said plopped.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure how I feel about it.
Right. Anyway, if you got a joke, got something to finish it off with? Burp into the mic one more time.
Rough. What was that joke I told a few times? A really good one.
No, we're not doing that again. Cunning stunts.
Nah.
Anyways, fuck it. We're just sitting here floundering now. See you next Tuesday.
See ya. Next Tuesday.
Fucking hell.